ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank the forum today for giving me the opportunity to speak and express Malaysia's stand on the regional and international economic issue concerning the topic open and non-exclusive cooperation to encourage the growth of free trade, investment and sustainable development. Malaysia is committed to fostering the growth of global free trade, and as a trading nation, strengthening the multilateral trading system remains Malaysia's priority. As a member of APEC, Malaysia continues to support the conclusion of the WTO Doha Development Agenda as an APEC priority agenda. Malaysia continues to reiterate the value, centrality, and the primacy of the multilateral trading system in promoting trade expansion, economic growth, job creation, and sustainable development. And we support the strengthening of the rules-based, transparent, non-discriminatory, open and inclusive multilateral trading system as embodied in the WTO. However, Malaysia is concerned with the imposition of new trade measures by WTO members that has protectionist tendencies. Malaysia firmly resists protectionism and calls on member economies to refrain from raising barriers to international trade and investment. It is important to keep markets open to ensure that trade continues to grow, and lowering trade barriers is one of the means of ensuring growth for developing countries. Malaysia recognizes that sustainable development means growth must be both inclusive and environmentally sound to reduce poverty and build shared prosperity for today's generations to meet the needs of future generations. Malaysia is of the view that economic integration is premised on inclusive growth and sustainable development, and that all countries should work together and no country should be left behind. Malaysia is also committed to creating and sustaining the development of small and medium-scale industries which play an important role and contribute significantly to the economy. It is critical for the government to support their sustainability and improve their competitiveness. Malaysia is implementing a small and medium-scale industry master plan which targets to provide these SMEs with early-stage financing and market-driven to assist the internationalization of these SMEs and their integration to the global value chain, promoting innovative SMEs and sustaining the momentum of women's economic empowerment. Madam Speaker, Malaysia strongly upholds the principles of common but differentiated responsibilities, and that developed countries have an historical responsibility to lead the way and contribute significantly in the efforts to address sustainable development. Malaysia is committed to making substantial progress in meeting the objectives of Agenda 21, the Johannesburg Plan of Implementation, and other objectives related to sustainable development, such as the UN Millennium Development Goals. Malaysia has articulated its commitment in implementing sustainable development in its development agenda through its medium-term plan of the so-called 5-year Malaysia Plan. The implementation of sustainable development is supported by the strengthening of the national framework, formulation of national policies, and implementation of specific programs to position Malaysia towards sustainability. Malaysia is reorienting key policies towards developing a green production edge that would eventually support sustainable development in Malaysia. Malaysia is fully supportive of the future work needed, especially on the high-level forum on sustainable development, finance strategy, and the technology facilitating mechanism, as well as the sustainable development goals. Malaysia welcomes the outcome document of the Rio +20 summit entitled "The Future We Want," and would like to echo the sentiments of President Dilma Rousseff of Brazil, chair of the Rio +20 summit, that the outcome of the conference was a starting point and not a threshold or a ceiling for implementing the path to sustainable development that had to be ambitious and should serve as a legacy for future generations. Thank you.